so it's, as you can see, it's like, hi, hi, let me just continue to fall down and get down, turn around, get Alyssa out of frame. Blind girl struggle. Hey, I'm Alyssa. I'm legally blind. This is my little setup. It's rough. It's rough out here. Let me get my iPad so I can see your comments. I think my magnifier is also dying, so we're doing great. We're doing great. I did this before I even thought about it, so sometimes I just do things and then I'm like, afterwards, I'm like, oh, I should have thought this through. Should have thought this through just a little bit. So I'm going to pull up the live and then I'll try to get a better setup here. Yeah, sometimes we do things and then we set it up. Da-na, 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 da-na. I was listening to Renaissance by Beyonce, which is such a good album. Such a good album. Also, please comment what you thought of Taylor's new album below so I can read your comments and respond to them. Um, if you have any comments, I'm going to pull up the list of the songs. Again, this is just my initial take. My favorite songs on her albums usually change a little bit, so we will see with this one. I do want to start off by saying my first reaction was this is not showgirl. I wanted like a Bob Fosse. I wanted like or like Lady Marmalade. I wanted just like like all the fun like ha ha ba da da. Now I'm really just channeling like Dance Moms, but and a ha ha da da da. I wanted fun showgirl. That's what I wanted from this because of the name. So like if the name was different, I don't think I would be as disappointed. But I was like into the art. I made myself AI versions of me in like the cute little ooh showgirl headpiece and stuff. And so I love the art and I love the concept. I just wish it was like what I wanted. But again, art is for artists to decide, and like that's what she chose. But again, I just wish it was like named different, or like maybe like a I a better name for it would have been like a Buddy the Elf yelling, "I'm in love and I'm in love and I don't care who knows it." Something like that, you know? That's kind of what I needed from this album is a different name and art to go with it if that's what we were going for. You know? Also, love that Taylor's in love. Um, Again, I've been like a fan of hers since day one. Like, I was obsessed with Debut. I don't even like country music, but like, I will still jam to that. Like, you turn a Taylor Swift country song on, I'm a jam to it. Like, I just love, I don't know, like something about her. I'm just like, you brought me, you got me, girl. You got me into this cult, and I'm still here. But I do think it's fine to like criticize and be like, oh, what the hell are you doing here? So I'm all about the music, the songs. Love again, like I'm like, girl, get your bag and get your man. Get your bag, get your man. Love that for you. But my favorite thing about Taylor Swift is her sad lyrics. I love sad lyrics and like just like stuff that you're just like, damn, that hits deep, you know? And I feel like this album, it had like a few lines of that maybe, and also ruin the friendship. When it got to that, I like, because I'm sinister, okay? I'm a little cynical. I laughed out loud towards the end of the song when I was like, fuck, girl. And I think I know that it's like a real life situation that happened. Also, my magnifier is dying, of course, so I'll be right back. Y'all just sit tight. This is, you can probably see my massage table behind me. I got my backup. I got my backup. So, yeah. In case anybody comes in and wants to talk about it with me, I am here for it. I'm just hoping that chat didn't get taken off. But thank you guys for watching. If you're watching, leave me a chat so I know that it's not disabled, because for a while YouTube was like, no, you are not 29 years old. You look 12 to 15, and I am not. I assure you, I am not. So let me know if you can chat, please, because I would love to kind of discuss things. But yeah, so I love that Taylor's in love, but I want sad music. I need the sad music, or not even sad music. I'm just like, give me like fucked up. Like, give me something that's like, what the hell? Kind of like Ruin the Friendship was. I'm gonna pull up the list. I've only listened to them once, like I said, so this is like my initial take on them. I listened to it with my boyfriend last night. We were kind of like laying in bed because it was midnight and he had to work today. So The Fate of Ophelia was like a nice, like, I was like, okay, I'm into this. I dig this one. So let me double check something really fast before I continue to make sure. Please, phone, just please. Please work. What's gonna work? Please work. Let's see. Unique. Okay. Let me go back. I'm wondering if I could like play like just a small tiny bit maybe. Let's go. Okay, so The Fate of Ophelia. Again, it was decent. It was fine. And then we have Elizabeth Taylor. I don't like how Elizabeth. Oh wait, hey guys. I just turned this off instead of on. Listen, we're doing our best out here. Thank you for commenting. Oh, I don't know what you're saying. What's up, CJ? Trucks. What up? Arafat? Lucas! What's up, Lucas? I don't know what you're saying, guys. So sorry. But, yeah, Elizabeth Taylor was, I remember, like, it was like, okay. And then I was like, I don't like how in your face this album is. It's just like, um, very simple. But then again, like, for Tortured Poets, I remember her biggest, uh, criticism was people saying like, oh, this is too wordy, this is too this. So this album's like 41 minutes. It was very simple, very basic. And then I heard an interview of her saying she wanted to mix like old school stories with new wording and stuff. And I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to this really fast. This whole album seems like a book talk album. And if you have been reading like the fantasy fiction novels or like the spicy novels that I've been reading, Colleen Hoover, I don't think I've read any of Colleen Hoover's stuff, and I've heard a lot of people give her a lot of backlash. But I've read Fourth Wing, which is Rebecca Yarros, and she is a huge Swiftie, and she's always saying that her album is like, or yeah, her albums are inspiring her art. So Opalite This song, let me see if I could skip. Okay, anyway, I don't want to get copyright claimed. So, Opalite mentions lightning, onyx, like there's just so many things. If you've read the Fourth Wing series, I was like, this song is made for the Fourth Wing series. So for me, I'm like, is she just like rolling with all the book talk stuff? I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think if you're even interested. I don't know. I was just here like ready to discuss it. If you like hate her, just let me know. Um Again, like that's my girl. I'm in the cult. I can't help it. But yeah, Opalite was definitely like it hit me and I was like, "Oh, this is a book talk album." Father Figure is next. And what a weird song. What a weird. I was like, who is she shading? Um who's she shading? She's shading somebody. Yeah, that was a weird song and I was the whole time just like, huh? We doing like call her daddy, but it's father figure. Like, what is going on here? So that one was another one that I was just like, this is not where I expected the album to go. I thought it was going to be like a mix of Reputation and 1989. And also, I actually want to like get my thoughts together and maybe go through a tier list of like these songs and actually process, listen to them more, and and speak more in depthly about it because I've seen a lot of people. They're like, I've read the lyrics and oh hey, what's up? They're like, I've read the lyrics and I've listened to it a bunch, but your girl was today was her first day off work, and I slept in. I slept in a little bit, and then I had to get up, or I probably would have slept in more, which would have been a bad thing. So your girl like listened to it last night in bed with my boyfriend, finished it, went to sleep, and then woke up today. And I've kind of listened to some people's takes. My friend knows that I'm like a huge Swiftie, and he called me and he's like, "What do you think about it?" And he's like, "I knew you'd be real, cause you know I as much as I love her to death, you know, I'm like, hey, every artist is up for criticism. Again, she is coming off of like the Eras tour. I think she should have taken a bit more time to produce this album. Um, but I think if you ask me, which again, it's Taylor Swift, like she could be doing anything. And I'm not like sitting here like these numbers add up to this, but I think what she's gonna do, and again, like this is just like me speculating. I think she's gonna hit 13 albums and potentially retire or like her and Travis, because Travis is getting ready to retire. So I think she's gonna hit 13 albums and then be like, all right, guys, it was fun. But I truly do think that. And I have, like I said, I have nothing to back that up on. I have no like inside scoop or no numerical code that she's going to use, but I really think she she's hit the ceiling and she's like, all right, I'm going to float back down. I'm going to collect all I need to, and then me and Travis are going to live happily ever after. I think that's her goal right now, especially listening to this album, the lyrics and stuff. It's just like, love is cringy. Like, I love love, but even when I'm in love, like I'm in like a 2 year long relationship and I'm like, ew, why'd you make me love you? You know, that's just I'm just that way. And so like I love so many people and I love love, but like it is like so cringy, but it's nice. And so like when I hear her songs like this, I'm like, "Aw, that's cute." But I don't think to myself like, yes, girl, yes, I feel this. Um, And I like it. I mean, sometimes I do. Sometimes in like the cringiest ways. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I feel that. Which is just like a cute little girly thing to do. You're just like, ooh, yeah, like that's my man. But it's, again, these lyrics are pretty juvenile, but I think that is what she was going for. So I don't know. I don't know. What is this one? This one's eldest daughter. And usually track five, I don't remember this one actually. Hold on. I'm gonna skip through a little bit. Okay, I did like this song more than some of the other ones, but like this one's usually like the saddest song, and I thought this one was more like a, this is giving me hope, and I have hope and like love in my heart now. So it is kind of funny that she's breaking like track five is the saddest song, which a majority of people have caught on to at this point. So this one, it's like, nope. Dipping out of that. That's not the saddest song, because I tell you what is the Ruin the Friendship is the saddest song. It's the most fucked up, it's the most sad, but I love that. I love it. I love sad, depressing things, okay? Am I crazy? Yes. I don't know, guys. I have something wrong with me, and I love sad, sad songs, okay? The sadder, the better. Okay? Okay. And then again, Ruin the Friendship is next. Favorite on the album. Absolute favorite on the album. When it first started, I was like, this is weird. Is she going back to like her love story days? And then find out she kind of did, because um she wrote 15 and she like mentioned Abigail, her best friend. I do believe they are still friends, her and Abigail. Hold on, let me take a drink. mm, she a little thick because she protein powder. So this one, I got the vibe. Again, I'm gonna have to listen to it again because I've listened to it once and I was like, girl. So Abigail, I believe, is from, okay, again, I don't have my facts straight, so allegedly. No. I remember hearing a story about someone Abigail dated passing away. Um, but I believe that's what happened. But I don't remember if it was Taylor that was involved with the boy, or, and it was all in high school and like, nothing crazy. They didn't like date and like for years and stuff. But it was like a situation like that. Like Abigail had dated a boy who passed away in their hometown. And so this song, I was like, girl, what? So like this one's an actual, I believe, like kind of from that experience. But at first, it's just like, I'm gonna take your man. I don't care if your ex is mad at me. And I'm like, oh, 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 oh. And then it's like, it's like he passes away. And it's like, girl, that took a huge turn. And I actually, like, okay, because I'm a cynical person, okay? But I love sad and depressing and weird. And I was like, it took such a turn that I was like, oh my god. And I was like, that was so dark, and that's why it's my favorite. Okay? That is why it's my favorite on this album. And that is why I like Taylor Swift, because a lot of people are just like, she's bubblegum pop. All the other songs on this album is like, I'm in love with my man and we're gonna get married and have children. And then this one's like, I wish I would have just kissed the boy that died anyway. And it's like, girl, huh? So that is the reason I like Taylor Swift, because there's like always one song in her albums that's just like, okay. All right, girly, like go off, sis. This one actually romantic. I know everybody's talking about it. It's apparently like a diss towards Rat Boy. I don't even remember his Matty Healy. I was like, what the hell is his name? Um, I always think of that character from, is it Flushed Away? That's all I can think of when I see him now because of all the memes. But I know this one was like supposedly directed towards him. Whenever it first started out, I was like, I know Victoria's Secret because it has that bam 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 bam. Um, and then I also got Olivia Rodrigo vibes from this song, and I was like, don't know how to feel about that. So, again, not showgirl. Not showgirl vibes. I was like, where the fuck is the showgirl vibes? Where's the, I don't even know what instrument they use. All I keep doing is, like, what instrument is that? Let me know if you know, if you're actually smart and you know what instrument that is. Please let me know. um, but yes, this song I think might be my least favorite right now, but it changes. So I'm like, if I listen to it again and I vibe with it, I might. I don't know. I might vibe with it. So wish list. Should have been on a Christmas album. This should have been a Christmas album. In fact, when I got to this song, I was like, is it December or is it October? Like what? Like where's the bells in this song? This should have been a Christmas song. Even if she released it as a single, as a Christmas song, Wish List should have been a Christmas song. Should have been a Christmas song. But that's just what I think anyway. Wood. Okay, a lot of people are gonna hate Wood. And it was too on the nose for me when she's like, New Heights. But it's a fun, goofy, shake it off kind of song. Wood is that song, and she's like, I'm gonna take one from Sabrina. I'm gonna take a little note from Sabrina, because we know our Sabrina, she loves innuendos and she loves being all sexuals. So Wood is definitely a Sabrina vibe, Taylor's version. Sabrina song, Taylor's version would. But it's fun. It is a fun song. I'll give her that. This should have been like it's also like all 70s vibes. I don't know if you guys like everything I'm hearing is like a 70s vibe, not a showgirl. Again, I'm like, and do I not know the definition of a showgirl? Because again, when I think showgirl, I want like a Bob Fosse dance. I want kicking your legs up high and um Rockettes. I don't know. That's what I wanted. Oh, hey. Hey. Gundle? I don't know. You got a weird name. I dig it. Oh, hello. How are you today? I'm literally just going on a rant about Taylor's new album. First, I've listened to the songs once, and these are my opinions. So that, and I'll keep looking down here because that's where my iPad is, and that's where I'm using my magnifier to read your comments. Or I guess I could come up here and be like, "Ooh, hey." But it's not as fun that way. And then I'm like making weird faces at the camera. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me which one looks better. Me looking like this or me looking like this. You let me know. Which angle do you like better? What should do? Oh my god, it's Noelle! It's my bitch. What up? Beautiful girl. Thank you. Beautiful girls. There's just me. Um, yeah, what's up, Noelle? I am reviewing Taylor's album. Um, and I know a lot of like I'm a Swiftie, you know me. I literally have Taylor Swift lyrics on my arm. So I'm like talking about this album, what I expected, what it was. Um, Again, there's a very sexual song. If you know Sabrina Carpenter, I'm sure you know her. She's a little. She has a song called Espresso. It went pretty viral. So yeah, Taylor has a song called Wood, and it gives off pretty big Sabrina vibes. I don't know if you've listened to it. I don't know how much of a fan or dedication you have to music. My friend Teddy called me though, and he's like, "I gotta know your opinions." And I was like, "Boy," because he's my music man. Like he knows everything. He listens to every album when it first comes out. So I trust Teddy's opinion on a lot of things, and we kind of agreed that this album was like, it's alright. Um, but again, like all Taylor Swift songs grow on me, and then like they just become like background bangers. That's what I'm gonna call it. Background bangers. That's a new word I came up with. I'm gonna go patent that. But yeah, my favorite song is called "Ruin the Friendship," and it is the plot twisty song that kind of gets dark. Like at first, it's like, "Girl, what? Like, are you in high school?" And then it's like, "Oh shit, god damn, girl." Um, so yeah, that's I honestly didn't know. Yeah, see, and I respect that. Until I saw someone. Yeah, she a music freak. See, I that's why I love you. I've actually started getting more into like hardcore music. And I'm like, damn, am I just getting more emo as the years come on? And that's okay, see that is my thing with Taylor Swift. She has like usually at least one song on each album that's just like fucked up and you're like, okay. Even this one, like all of them, I say I don't. I love that Taylor Swift is in love. Love that for her. Love she's engaged. She's happy. I don't like her music when she's in love because she's all like sparkles and sunshine and rainbows. And I'm like, I'm so happy for you, sis. But she does always give me at least one song that's like fucked up. So, Noelle, if you listen to one song, listen to Ruin the Friendship. Because again, I laughed out loud last night. I made Dan listen to it with me, and he was like sitting there dancing in bed. Like, we're literally old. We're old. We were laying in bed, and I was like, I gotta listen to this. I just have to, man. I gotta listen to it. And so when this song was on, we were literally cuddling, and I start laughing because I'm like, this is such a fucked up twist. Like, what the fuck, girl? Um, and if you know, I kind of talk about it in this video, but like the real story behind that is also like that's exactly what I thought of. So I'm like, I think this song is about that, but I don't know. It's very weird. I saw that about one of my favorite bands. When he's no, it's I know I hate it. I'm like, no, I need depressing. Johnny, how? Oh, I know he always like literally. I think about Johnny all the time for multiple reasons. Like, and I always tell you, like, we weren't close. You know, honestly, he probably hung out with my sister more because my sister was always like at the music festivals and stuff. But yeah, him telling me that I sang better than Taylor Swift whenever I sang Mean, like I was like, "Oh my god, I can never." And I genuinely like now that she's like so huge, I'm like, what would he say now? I know it would be so funny now to like just be like, "Remember that time you said that I sung better than Taylor?" Um but yeah, I and honestly, this song kind of um like the song Ruin the Friendship, honestly, like kind of I don't know. It made me also think of Johnny and stuff. So like it's very very nostalgic to listen to. because it reminded me of like Love Story and that era, and so like I don't know, it's yeah, sometimes it is really like when I listen to Taylor, I'm like, damn, I think of Johnny. And Call Me Maybe, I cannot tell you, Noelle, like, thank you. Thank you, Noelle. I cannot tell you though how many times I have cried to Call Me Maybe, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? Like I can't listen to that song without thinking of Johnny. And like I genuinely think he haunts me as well. And I'm like, why are you choosing me, bud? Like what the hell? Um but I appreciate it. I appreciate the presence of Johnny in my life. But I genuinely like I don't know. Like there's just something about Johnny that has really stuck with me. Call Me Maybe. No, for real. And then like you also have the ghost. I swear to you. Well, and so like that song that I wrote for him, I always say I'm like I didn't write this. I don't know. Like he because it was like right after I think I wrote it before my open heart surgery. Um which I had a lot of weird like paranormal things. And then I've talked about that with, like on YouTube and with you like many of times about my open heart surgery. I've just turned this in. We're almost done with the album, but like it's fine. I've turned this into Johnny Talk cuz we love Johnny. Um and again, like Taylor Swift a lot of times does remind me of Johnny. But yeah, when I wrote that song, I was like, no, this is just straight him. And I had so many weird like paranormal experiences before my heart surgery, and I'm very much of a believer that like when you're dealing with a lot of health problems, I feel like you can get a lot of spiritual entities and weird things happening to you. But yeah, the ghosties are real. Also, yeah, we need to sit down and do a video about that because oh my, and it's October, girl. Okay, it's October. Let's fucking do a video about that soon. Okay. Canceled. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really listen to this one much. I didn't listen to this one much. I wasn't paying too much attention. If you get my drift, when I was listening to Canceled. But, let me see. I'm gonna try not to get copyright claimed. So she just kind of gets petty in the song, which I love petty Taylor Swift. I actually, a lot of people are like, that was crazy for her to make that song, and I'm like, no, I wish she would have went harder. You know, I'm like, I give me Mean Girl Taylor, like give me Mean Girl. Don't half-ass this shit. Like don't half-ass this shit. Either do it or don't. And that was my thoughts on Cancel. I was like, nah, I need meaner. I need her to just get on a song and be like, hey, fuck you, and then just say their name. That's what I need. That's actually what I need from Taylor Swift at this point. Yes. I'll sidebar you, please. All the stories and thoughts. Yes. No, I'm so excited. So yeah, we'll get that planned out. Sidebar me. Hit me up. Actually, when you say sidebar, I'm like, wait, is that some feature on YouTube? Because then now I'm like, oh god, I don't know how to use that. So you know how to get to me. You know how to contact me. So we're gonna sidebar that so hard, and then for those watching right now, me and Noelle are definitely gonna talk about ghosts and our encounters soon. And honestly, like this is so fucked up with me, but like I've wanted to go ghost hunting again, and I'm like, no, we know that's a bad idea, girl. Like Me, myself, and I know that's a bad idea. Um, because things like to stick to me. And I already have weird encounters without going ghost hunting. So I'm like, let's not. Because every time you do and something happens here, you get scared. You get scared shitless. So you can't handle that. You cannot handle ghost hunting. So give that up. Give it up, baby. Let's not do that. Okay, Honey. Honey had so much potential. The song Honey. Let's see. So, like, I do like this song. It is not like a top favorite. My top two songs on this album is Ruin the Friendship. I keep saying that. And then the second is Opalite, just because it reminds me of Fourth Wing. And thanks to my manager, I'm like big into Fourth Wing, and I've read all the books like twice. And I'm actually thinking about doing YouTube content on Fourth Wing, just because I do enjoy analyzing all of that. And again, like, that lady's a Swiftie. Rebecca Yaros is a Swiftie. So I think it would be a fun, like, you know, thing to bring into my YouTube channel. And I like to go to sleep to people talking about the books that they read and doing like long version content, long video, I don't know what I'm trying to say, long video content of stuff that like other people can fall asleep to potentially, if my voice isn't too annoying. So I I like Honey though, because I wish the lyrics were a little different. I really do. Cuz some, like, but I totally get it. Like, people being like, "Oh, honey. Oh, honey." It's kind of talking about like how people call you honey in like a negative way, but then like when you find a person who's like, "Hey, honey," it's like so cute, and you're just like, "Oh my god!" Like, I never thought that was gonna be a nickname that I liked, and like Dan, uses that pet name, so it's like really cute, and so I kind of relate to this song a little bit, and I'm like, ew, ew, love, ew, that's gross. Love is so gross. Don't call me honey. But it's actually really cute. So I enjoy that. But again, it's really funny to me because Kesha has a song called Honey, and it's so good. Um, which that song's like a her being petty, but we love Kesha. We love petty people. We are petty people. So, and then Demi Lovato has a song called "Ruin the Friendship" that's like so good. So it's funny to me that like two of my top songs are Honey and Ruin the Friendship, because I'm like, well, now I'm gonna have to specify whenever I ask my Spotify to play me a song. And then Life of a Showgirl, again. I expected. And then Sabrina making some like, ooh, hey guys, I'm gonna make an AI song of what I think this song should be. Life of a Showgirl. And it's good. It is good if it wasn't named Life of a Showgirl. I just feel like the album. Like, this would have been like a fun, like, okay. It's very vibey. It's very vibey. But I expected musical. I expected like insane production. I expected I Want It All from High School Musical 3. I expected Ryan and Sharpay Evans. That I was gonna be like, okay, no, 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 that's Taylor Swift and Serena Carpenter right there. That is what I expected from Life of a Showgirl, and I don't like what did no one else think of that? Like, I know they sat there and they were like, they're gonna expect that, and they didn't do that. What? That was confusing to me. I like, when I got to Life of a Showgirl, I was like, okay, this is it. This is it, boys. And then, like, why? So again, we could have had a new Lady Marmalade, and I think that's why I'm mad, because I'm like, we could have brought in Nikki. Hell, we could have brought in Kendrick. We could have had we could have had so much. We could have brought in Beyonce. We could have had Taylor, Sabrina, Beyonce, and I'm gonna say Kendrick because I feel like Nicki is kind of she's a little controversial right now. Somebody asked me about that the other day. I was like, I don't know. And then I commented on a TikTok and I was like, that's not Nicki, it's Roman. That's Roman coming out. But how I don't know. Life of a Showgirl was very disappointing to me. I still, again, like, I will vibe to it. Like, I've already listened to it again today, and I'm like, okay, yeah. But I just expected, and I think I needed a new Lady Marmalade. And, like, as soon as I heard, like, Sabrina was in it, I was like, okay, cool. We're getting two, and they can just, like, riff off each other and have, like, a fun, like, I really expected a musical number that was just, like, in your face and like, I'm a showgirl, baby. This is the life. Hold on tight. that's that's what I expected. I expected Hannah Montana mixed with I expected Disney. I expected Disney. Um, we didn't get Disney. We did not get Disney, and we did not get musical. And she released it on October 3rd. So for me, I was like, oh, yeah, it's going to be a musical vibe. Because Sabrina was in Mean Girls. It's October 3rd. That's Mean Girls Day. And I was just like, oh, cool. This is going to be like. We could have even brought in Renee Rapp. I don't know. Like, do something. Oh, God. Do something. And then I, like, knock my phone off. Taylor Swift is like, I'm coming for you, bitch. The rum. No, for I was like, they were just like, what is going on with Nicki? And I was like, it's Roman. It's not Nicki, it's Roman. Um, but yeah, like we could have had Roman in the song, you know? Like throw some of that in. And I think genuinely if she would have just named it the entire album differently, I think it would have been a fine album. I think if she was like the life of a lover, the life of a hopeless romantic, the life of a the the romantic stylings of Taylor and Travis, like something like that, I would have been like, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Or like just falling in love, like I'm in love now, and then have like Life of a Showgirl as just one of the tracks. I don't know. Like, I think that would have been cool. But again, like, even I got so hyped this whole week, and I made like stupid AI images of me with the showgirl stuff because I was like, ooh, this is gonna be so fun. And then it was just kind of like 12 songs of mostly her just being like, I'm in love with Travis Kelsey. And it's like, okay, girl, yeah, I'm so happy for you. Where the fuck is the sad songs? Oh my god. But again, like, she's an artist. This is her art. This is what she does. So, I'm like not upset because again, I'm still gonna listen to these songs, but they're not gonna be my favorites. And I love finding like the one little quote from each song that I really like. So like the one I have tattooed on my arm is "I had a marvelous time ruining everything." Like that is one of my all time favorite quotes from one of her songs. And then ironically enough, it's Dan's favorite song now. So, I didn't even push it on him. I just kind of like let him listen to some of the songs from each albums because I'm like, oh, I think you would like this album or something. And he actually really liked that song, and I never in a million years thought he would. So, stuff like that's like pretty cool. So yeah, this is one of my least favorite right now. But funny enough, I am planning a bachelorette party. Um, and we kind of started themes of this already. So I thought that was really crazy. I was like, whoa, she read our minds on that. Because I already have a ton of stuff. Um, Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Don't swallow. Don't swallow, Noel. Oh my god. I already got a flag on TikTok today because I thought it was from cursing and it wasn't. But it was from I was like showing off stuff that I was using because I put lotion all over my face and it was like don't be promoting other products and I was like ah so I I have no filter and I'm trying really hard to actually but you wouldn't be able to tell. So, thank you guys for watching. I think I'm gonna hop off of here because I'm actually going to a Life of a Showgirl movie premiere. Is it a premiere tonight? I guess it's a premiere. I'm going to that show tonight. So I have no orange in my closet, and it's like orange and green themed. So this is what I'm gonna try to wear. This like bodycon dress, but your girl has gained a little bit of weight. So I'm going to throw this over it and hope it hides my tummy a little bit. So I'm hoping this looks cool and then I might have to like roll it up or something. But I will hopefully be able to wear that tonight. If not, we're going to go just like this top and some jeans or something. But any excuse to dress up because all I wear is black clothes all day at work. So thanks, Noel, for hanging out with me. I'm going to go. Peace out, y'all. And then, like, comment below what you think of the new album. If you've listened to it, or if you just like one song, or if you hate it. Just let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Bye.